McBride, private label sort of cleaning and again personal products, came out with a inline trading update. So it's a bit of a relief rally, but also did a share buyback. Anyway, the shares have absolutely flown off the tape today. What was your take on it?
Well, it's not one for eating humble pie, because we've been positive on this all year. So we've reported on it amber green, and we've stayed at amber green today. No, we like it. But as you and I have discussed previously, the question mark is whether it can sustain these 7% operating margins or whether it falls back to the 5% long-term operating margin at best that it previously held. So it was purely a debate over that point. But no, this was very good, this update today. They've announced a £20 million buyback, which is quite substantial. It's about 10% of the market cap. And they said they might even push that to significantly more. And they said they believe the shares are fundamentally undervalued because it's only a PE of 6 or something. So I can't argue with any of that. I thought this was a really good update. And so the question remains, what will the long-term margins be? And I think you've done some work on that, haven't you, Paul? So shall I hand it over to you?
Yeah, I had a quick conversation with the CEO, and he was adamant that they could do consistent EBIT margin. I think it was 6 or 7% on a long-term basis, whereas obviously the value at sort of 6 times PE suggests it's only about 3 or 4, and that profit margin is going to compress. But let's be clear about it. Private label still seems to be winning the day at the checkout, because around Europe, people are basically looking for bargains and cheaper deals. And if a product performs similarly to a brand, then you pick up your supermarket own brand, which is perfect for these guys. And as long as that business case lasts, I think also what he was talking about is that, the functionality of some of the products are now so much better, the private label ones, that
the formulations
that they can actually justify a better price point. And also I think the brands are not that interested in creating a price war either. They're using a lot of their existing brands as like cash cows, and therefore there's not huge pricing pressure from the brands, like huge amounts of discounting. But anyway, it's a way. I'm with you. I would still be hesitant myself because you and I we're long in the tooth. We've seen this like 30, 40 years. I used to work for a branded manufacturer, and it was always the same. Once it got really tough, then everything was struggling, and private label always got really beaten up badly. But hey, hopefully things have changed.